In my time alone, I've grown and matured during my stay on the proverbial shelf. I admit I was a bit salty when our thing was cut short, seemingly over someone else. Yet on a fluke, I catch you in the wind about to have a drink by yourself. And it's got me thinking, so I kinda need your help. My mama always said my head seemed to be made of rock or wood. So bear with me as I try to get some things understood, or process it to a point where it makes some sense. Hopefully I'm just not stuck in the past tense. There's no need for me to lie. To me, you still a beyond fly. Months have elapsed since I seen you last, but yet you are still appealing to the eye. I rose from the lows and let go of all the questions of how and why. But you would have never drank alone if there had ever been a you and I. Any free time, it would have been just that, you and I. But before, I wasn't trying to strong-arm you into being my new wife. I was trying hard to show how much I appreciated having you in my life. But for either one of us, the timing simply wasn't right, which I understand now in hindsight. But let me find out that you're lonely, or you scared to be my homie, and fear that you'll let me get too close again and I end up in your chonies. But I digress. I miss more about you than simply just the sex. Although sometimes I close my eyes and I can still hear your screams. And other times I'm perplexed at scientifically how you fit all that ass inside some jeans. I still ain't worked out all the figures. And yeah, nonetheless, it's still amazing to a nigga. I'm here to address you, not here to press you. Cause I'm really not that persistent. But there are things about you that I still admire. I just do so from a distance. Although I hate to hear about you being alone, I'm not intimidated by the friend zone. So are you good with us merely being cool and passing? I'm just asking. As long as the signals don't get crossed, I'm able to maintain my lane if you can do the same. It's just ironic to hear you talking slick about these lames when our thing never got the opportunity to get off the ground, and truly that was a shame. But I learned from it, and I'm not placing no blame. But to contemplate staying in a bad situation over being single to me is truly insane. Perhaps we both need guidance from above to navigate the complexities of the subject of love and all that it represents. Because in the bigger picture, quite frankly, it makes little to no sense. With all the signs at times, love makes you not even want to pay it no mind. But then your brain rewinds to a time when love felt as good as it gets, which in turn reminds you how quickly it can go from sugar to shit, and makes you not even want to do it again. Because in the game of life, love seems to rarely win. Because the playing field is uneven for the women and men, but both sides pointing fingers at who's at fault. But what does it matter? Because in the end, both sides take a loss. And when the dust settles, it feels like an illusion. I always wondered how you viewed me, as possible solution or just adding to the confusion. I know I stopped pursuing and I chose to keep it moving. I just be thinking if I'm wrong for always wondering how you doing.